David's oldest brother was angry at David's question.
Why did you come here? Did you leave the sheep alone in the wilderness? You are being naughty. You came here just to watch the battle.
He glared at David. David's other brothers were angry too. David paid no attention to his brothers, but continued asking questions about the giant Goliath. When King Saul heard about David, he had the boy brought to him. "Why are you interested in this giant, David? You are but a boy, and he is a mighty warrior." David said to Saul,
Once, when I kept my father's sheep, there came a lion and a bear. They took a lamb from the flock I was tending. I went after the lion, I struck him and took the lamb out of his mouth. And when he rose up against me, I seized him and hit him again and killed him. I did the same thing with the bear, and so will I do with this Philistine, this giant, Goliath of Gath, for he has defied the armies of God. The Lord delivered me from the paw of the lion and from the paw of the bear. He will deliver me from the Philistine.
Saul was very impressed with David's courage. "Go, and the Lord be with you." Saul put his own kingly armor on David. He put his own brass helmet on David's head, and he put his own coat of mail on David's back. Then Saul gave David his own sword. But David said,
I cannot go to battle wearing these. I am not used to them.
So David took off Saul's kingly armor and picked up his own shepherd's staff. He carefully chose 5 smooth stones from the brook and put them in his shepherd's bag. Then he took his sling in his hand and went to face the mighty Goliath.
God will protect me and keep me. God will walk with me onto this field. I have more than armor, more than weapons. God will be my sword and my shield. He will be my God and I his servant. What can harm me if my Lord is near? God is my shepherd, I go with him. I will never falter, never fear. He was with the father of my fathers. He was with me while I watched my sheep. God will help me on this field of battle. I give my life for my Lord God to keep. He will be my God and I his servant. What can harm me if my Lord be near? God is my shepherd, I go with him. I will never falter, never fear. When
Goliath saw that his enemy was only a boy, he laughed scornfully.
Ah, am I a dog that you think you can beat with a stick?
David said,
You fight with a sword and a spear and a shield. I fight in the name of the Lord. God will deliver you into my hand this day.
Hearing this, Goliath went to meet David, and David went to meet the giant. David took a stone out of his shepherd's bag. Whirling the stone in his sling, he hurled the stone at Goliath and hit him in the middle of his forehead. The great giant fell dead on the ground. When the Philistines saw that their champion was defeated, they turned and fled in panic. The Israelites had a great victory that day. So, that is how the shepherd boy David killed the great Goliath and saved his country. Not with armor and a sword, but with a sling and a stone and the strength of God.